Sure. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Member and Supervisor Academy. I have the privilege of introducing an awesome lady as our guest speaker this evening. She's International World Team member Ria Prinsloo, and she started out as a customer originally on the products, and quite reluctantly at that, because her daughter and the rest of her family were actually quite concerned about her health and where that would leave her as she's getting older. And they introduced her to Bia and to Herbalife. She got started on the products. She's had amazing results on the products. And through her excitement of her result that she achieved on the products, she decided to take a more serious look at the business and took the opportunity to fire her boss before they could have an opportunity to retrench her. So she actually asked her boss for a retrenchment package. She really saw her passion and purpose in Herbalife, and she's making lots of waves along the West Coast, up here towards Philadelphia and Atlantis and all of those areas. She's inspiring a lot of people to make changes towards a healthier, active lifestyle. She's starting to build a nice team of coaches. So she's going to share her knowledge with us on the Herbalife 20 Sports Group this evening. Over to you, Ria. We look forward to your training.
Thank you, Liesl. Thanks for the introduction. Appreciate that. Yeah, so the Herbalife 4-Fit range, we used to have the Coaches Academy at the HOMs in Canal Walk, and this presentation came from Louis Kaylars, and I was so impressed with it about 2 years ago that I asked him for a copy, and when I started looking for facts and figures and stuff, I went into this presentation and I thought, why should I reinvent the wheel? Because this is the most amazing presentation about the 24-Fit. Obviously, I had to update it a bit because it didn't have CR7, and it also still had the H3 Pro, which we don't have anymore. So, facts about Herbalife 24. It was designed to be the leading brand of sports nutrition worldwide. No cost has been spared in research and development of this, and has ensured that we have the most scientifically advanced product in the world. And I must be honest, when I see people and I tell them there is nothing better than this product because of this reason, it makes me feel so proud. And it's and on the group today, there was the talk about when you believe in a product, it's so much easier to make other people believe it's not expensive or it will work or whatever. We also have an extensive team of some of the world's leading doctors and scientists working continuously on our product range to ensure that they are the best nutrition available. Only the best raw materials are used, sourced worldwide, in line with Herbalife Seed to Feed approach. And this is another example of the truth here is if you look at our berry scrub, which is not in the 24-Fit, but an example is that Herbalife would rather be out of stock on a product than use inferior ingredients. And that is very, very great to know that. Thank you, Bia. Okay, facts about Herbalife 24. It was designed. We've done this one. No,
the last spot, Ria, wasn't there.
Huh?
The last spot, the testing, wasn't there.
Okay, it gets very stringently tested on all the raw materials, up to 60 certification documents per ingredient and up to 1,000 documents per product. Every batch of Herbalife 24 products is analyzed for banned substances, and it gets tested by a third party. Thank you, Bia. I tried to type that out, but I obviously missed that one. The bulletin. I'm still doing this. Okay. Herbalife have aligned the new range with. Thank you. Herbalife have aligned the new range with the top end of the professional sports market, which demands only the best in all respects. However, the products can be used by sports or active people at any level. The approach is if it's good enough for world-leading Olympic gold medalists, and the world's #1 soccer player, which is Cristiano Ronaldo, then it is good for all. Top sports people want the best results from a safe, top quality product with no negative side effects or possibility of testing positive in any way whatsoever. Okay, next one please, Bia.
From my
Sport performance and your body. A good quality nutrition program extends well beyond pre, during, and post workout phases. Herbalife 24 is unique. It looks after the body's need 24 hours a day with a very simple and easy to use program with no guesswork required. And they have us, right? What we need to perform, the basic essentials. High digestible and absorbable carbohydrates, high quality protein, and essential fatty acids. So there's carbohydrates, which gives us energy. There's protein, which is muscle repair and recovery. And Liesel's done the protein training, so I'm sure you all know what we're talking about here. And then there's the essential fatty acids, joints, nervous system, and cardiovascular system. So there's 4 phases, 4 essential phases of sport nutrition. There's fueling, which we do before we do exercise. There's refueling during and after. And then we repair afterwards and recover afterwards. We have 2 basic sources of energy, which is our instant fuel, that's our carbohydrates. It's an instant fuel. Examples of food sources of carbohydrates is bread, pasta, rice, vegetables, fruit, honey, and sugar. Carbohydrates are converted in the body to muscle glycogen and stored in our muscles as a source of energy. Consumed in liquid form of carbohydrates is more easily converted. Muscles are our immediate use fuel tanks. So with the carbs that are stored in the muscle, that fuel is immediately available for our muscles. Then there's the reserve fuel, which is fat. Reserve fuel is fat cells, long distance fuel tanks. That can only be burned as fuel in the flame of carbohydrates. If you don't have the carbs to burn and to fuel your muscles, then it cannot burn the fat either.
And this, what Ria explained just now, generally only happens after 15 to 20 minutes of brisk aerobic exercise.
Yeah, it's coming, Bia. Okay, Formula One Sport is a healthy meal for athletes. 20 grams of milk, dairy, protein, which is whey and casein, amino acids, building blocks for muscle, a blend of carbohydrates, 1 gram lactose versus 13 grams in 1 glass of milk. So you all know about the lactose intolerance. That 70% of people are lactose intolerant. So with such a low amount of lactose in the product, it cannot affect anybody. Then there's 1,000 milligrams of L-glutamine. Up to 50% is lost during exercise. So if you don't take any of that in, can you imagine what your poor body is going to go through? 20 vitamins and minerals, antioxidants, being vitamin C, E, and A. It supports the immune function and helps scavenge free radicals. And then at the bottom, you can see the little diagram or sketch where it shows that the whey has got an immediate release, where the casein is a sustained release. It takes longer, and that's why it's so effective. Right, then the Formula One Sport benefits is a balanced and complex and simple carbohydrates provides immediate and sustained energy. Purified milk protein delivers a blend of whey and casein protein for immediate and sustained protein release. Contains 1,000 milligram L-glutamine and an amino acid that supports muscle growth and immune function. Antioxidants, vitamin C and E help scavenge free radicals. Okay, so now when you look at the little diagram at the bottom, and you look at the protein content in comparison to those others, we've got the Formula One Sport, and then we've got eggs, bacon, and I can't see there.
Pancakes.
Pancakes. If you look at it, 32 grams, 25 grams of protein, 92 carbs, right? Can I see right?
Correct.
And no. Yeah, grams, and then 750 calories. Just look at that. It's very high. And then all the others, 240 calories and 450 calories. We've got Cheerios with Cheerios cereals with 2% milk. Small vanilla latte and blueberry muffin. You can see the difference there. So it's very beneficial, just like our normal Formula One shake, but much better to have that than to have the normal things that people normally eat. Okay, so who needs Formula One Sport? Serious athletes who travel for competition, recreational athletes who need a reliable, healthy meal, busy professional who is constantly on the go but works out to stay fit, aspirational athlete looking to impact their appearance and performance. So as you can see, basically everybody needs a shake that's doing some sort of exercise. Right, the next one is hydration, provides advanced hydration, which is Hydrate. I am absolutely in love with this product. I drink lots of it. I spent my whole budget on it. Okay, so it provides advanced hydration, includes bioavailable electrolytes for rapid body fluid restoration. And this is the reason why I love it so much, because it's got less than 15 calories. And although I find the CR7 more tasty, I do drink this one rather because of the calories. It's only 1 gram of sugar. It's caffeine-free, vitamin B and C, and supports carbohydrate metabolism, antioxidant support from vitamin C, and provides and replenishes salts and minerals. My little nephew got sick last week, and the first thing I grabbed was the Hydrate to fix him, and he was fixed within a day. Okay, so if you compare it to normal energy drinks, and there's two specific ones mentioned here, you can see again, the Hydrates all got natural ingredients, only 1 gram of sugar, 15 calories, and 480 milligram of electrolytes. So if you look at Gatorade, it's got unnatural ingredients, 23 grams of sugar, 120 calories, and only 140 milligram of electrolytes. Powerade, also unnatural ingredients, 30 grams of sugar, 100 calories, and only 125 milligram of electrolytes. So if compared to what's out there, then there's no comparison. Who needs Hydrate? Ria needs Hydrate, always. Anyone who needs low-calorie hydration. anyone who needs low calorie hydration. So if you're on a weight loss program, it's probably the better option to use, unless you do very intense training, then I suppose you're allowed CR7. Athletes during intense training, anyone exercising before or after work, the builder, the painter, anyone performing any form of physical labor throughout the day. Electrolytes are for everyone. It allows the body to stay hydrated, help the body cells generate energy, and allow the muscle to contract and relax. Awesome product. I really love this product. So does my family. Right, CR7 Drive. Who needs CR7 Drive? Anyone who needs low-calorie hydration, athletes during intense training, anyone exercising before or after work. Also the builder, the painter, anyone performing any form of physical labor throughout the day. Electrolytes are for everyone, it's the same as the other one. And then as you can see, CR7, there's our man.
I need to throw that quickly in, Ria, if you allow. The H24, the Hydrate and the CR7 are fantastic when your body is dehydrated. So thinking also when people have a running tummy or they travel on the plane, so it's a fantastic product to have with you to support dehydration.
Right, CR7 Drive, product overview. It's carbohydrate electrolyte drink for maintaining endurance performance during prolonged exercise. It's perfect for taking during exercise or sports. Proven to enhance the absorption of water during physical activity. Help to maintain endurance performance, whether it be an intense game of football or you are hitting the treadmill. The key benefits to CR7 is easy to drink with a light acai berry flavor. And as I said just now, it is absolutely lovely, a lovely taste. Very high in vitamins B1 and B12, which contributes to a normal energy yielding metabolism, as well as the normal function of the immune system. It's high in magnesium, which is a source of energy, and it helps reduce tiredness and fatigue to contribute the electrolyte balance. It was developed by experts in nutrition in conjunction with Cristiano Ronaldo. It's only 98 calories per serving to help manage kilojoule intake. But if you drink as much as I do, like on the Hydrate, it's best to stay with the Hydrate. Refueling, the basic principles. During events, medium to long duration sporting events, refuel regularly during the event. Use carbohydrates in liquid form. These are quickly assimilated. After event, continue refueling with carbohydrate-rich foods and liquids up to 2 hours after exercise. It's essential to include protein replenishment as well. The window of opportunity for maximum potential glycogen replenishment is 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes after exercise. Muscles are most receptive to carbohydrate refueling during this period. Exactly after your exercise, you should have your shake ready and should drink it before 30 minutes expire, and then you get maximum benefit out of it. Then Prolong, it's a dual source carbohydrate and electrolytes, 48 gram carbohydrate for energy, maltodextrin, fast release, and fructose, slow release. Speeds recovery, there's electrolytes for rehydration, 7 grams of whey protein is isolate. There's also an antioxidant protection, 500% daily value of vitamin C to scavenge cell damaging free radicals. So who needs Prolong? The triathlete completing a combined bike to run workout or on race day. Sorry, I've got the wrong glasses on, can't read. Cyclist on a 4-hour training ride, a swimmer completing a morning workout, a soccer player during training or competition.
Do you want to get your other glasses quickly?
No, it's fine. Okay. Repair, the basic principles. Protein supplies the amino acids which assist in muscle repair. More strenuous the physical activity, the greater the muscle damage. So, there's these people that normally do bodybuilding or weightlifting or that type of thing. Lower demand sports equals 1 to 1.5 gram protein per kilogram of body weight, and higher demand sports, you need 1.5 to 2 gram protein per kilogram of body weight. Need high quality protein to repair the muscles quickly and efficiently. How to assist the repair process? Quickly digestible protein must be taken immediately after exercise together with carbohydrate. Additional protein should be taken 1.5 to 2 hours after exercise. Rebuild, another favorite. We've got rebuild endurance and we've got rebuild strength. Rebuild endurance is a glycogen replacement and muscle recovery. 14-gram tri-core protein amino blend, which is whey protein, casein protein, and amino acids. 36 grams carbs and energy. 3,500 milligram L-glutamine rebuilds muscle and immune function. 500 milligram L-carotene aids recovery. BCAAs, essential building blocks for muscles. 119 calories. Electrolytes for rehydration, and 6 milligram iron. So carbohydrates plus protein equals complete recovery. Rebuild, okay, still endurance. Who needs rebuild endurance? Cross-country runner after 10-kilometer run, cyclist after an uphill training ride, soccer player after practice or a game, a triathlete after an endurance training or competition. Rebuild strength, immediate and sustained muscle recovery. So this is for people that do heavy weightlifting and that type of exercise. There is 25 grams of dairy protein, 18 grams carbs, energy, 1,700 milligram L-glutamine rebuilds muscle and immune function, BCAAs, essential building blocks for muscles, 190 calories per serving, and bioavailable electrolytes for rehydration. And it tastes like lovely. With 6 milligram iron in it as well. Right, recovery. Recovery is an essential component of ongoing performance. Increase in cardiovascular activity equals increased oxygen intake equals increase in free radical intake. So this leads to increased damage to cells and slows down recovery time. Use of antioxidants help to combat free radicals in the body, equals reduced recovery time. The use of antioxidants can also help with speeding up of lactic acid removal deposited in muscles, damage to cells. It's also reducing muscle fibril degradation and increasing glycogen resynthesis. Heavy words these, eh? I have to go and look up everyone in the diary and in the dictionary now. Okay. So this Formula One shake that we see on the screen now obviously is after 2 hours of exercise, a good one to have also for the extra protein to help you. And then, of course, hydrate you can take. Hydration. You must be fully hydrated before training or competition. Replenish liquids regularly during exercise. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Daily water intake, 1 liter for every 30 kilograms of body weight. With sports activity, increased by 50%. Hydration tests. On the right, you'll see the urine color. If you're hydrated, it's those top 2 blocks, and if you're underhydrated, then your urine looks like the bottom ones, and it shouldn't be looking like that. And then, of course, it's very important to rest, and it's essential for repair and recovery. Okay, approaching potential customers. So, very similar to our Formula One range for the healthy breakfast or the weight loss challenge, a 3-day trial, we use and sample. If you want an athlete to fall in love with the product, you just need to sample it, and very few people that can resist or does not think that it's the best tasting product on the market. You can also go and look on www.sports.herbalife.com. Always mention an athlete to your potential customer that they can relate to. So if it's a cycler, go and look on the site and see who are the cyclists that are using the product, and go and show your customer the athlete testimonial. You can also have a look on www.herbalife24.com for product clips, for product fact sheets, and some more athlete testimonials. And always remember, people buy people, not products. Products: sport, energy, and fitness. Lift Off, only 9 calories, effervescent energy drink. Contains caffeine from guarana and caffeine powder to help you stay alert and focused. 100% of your B vitamins, RDA, in just 1 serving to help your body release energy from foods. 100% of your vitamin C, RDA in 1 serving. That is just absolutely amazing. It's high in oxidants. Antioxidants, sorry guys. NRG, instant guarana beverage. Its guarana helps the body to maintain normal invigoration and concentration. And I can vouch for this. You can also mention, I have a couple of customers that I've put on NRG that they complain that they can't concentrate. And especially children that have problems with learning at school, ADD children, ADHD. Yeah, it's really amazing what this product's doing for them.
Okay, sorry, I must interfere here. We don't make medical claims, and we don't sell products specifically for children who have ADD. If parents start on the product, this is what RIA means, and they decide because it's good for focus and concentration to give it to their child, it's absolutely brilliant. But we don't advertise for any of these conditions, okay?
Yeah, we just suggest if they need to use the product and then yeah, but okay, then the products are tested for by an independent world-class facility and screened for substances prohibited in sport. All the products are tested by a third party, and that's very important for, especially if your customer is an athlete that competes seriously. They get tested for these substances, and it's very important for them to know that they are using something that is safe. I went into that website, that www. Colognelis, whatever it is, and there's nothing there, so please ignore that. I should have taken it off.
It's called Cologne List, and it's like it's named after the city Cologne in Germany. So it's basically an institute in Germany who is doing these tests, and when there's nothing on the list, it's actually a product which is free from banned substances.
Oh. So, bottom line, if the product's good for top athletes, it's good for you. So anybody can use it. I must say, when I approach a customer and I tell them about the athletes that are on this product, like they say, they buy, like I said earlier, people buy a person, not a product. So they love, especially if they have a hero, and this hero happens to have some sort of need for this or is using the product, they love that. Yeah, and that's my story.
What did you experience so far with the products on your own, Ria?
My own, like I say, I only use the Hydrate and Revolt. The Hydrate I drink the whole day. I use at least 3 to 4 sachets a day. And then the Revolt I add to my shakes for the flavor. So I use, instead of 2 scoops of PDM, I use 1 scoop PDM and 1 scoop Revolt. And I absolutely love my cookies and cream and Revolt shake. That's the best for me.
Excellent. Maybe we go quickly with results. So this was brilliant, Ria, and I'll leave it to Lisa later on to finish the call here at that stage. But I think it's interesting to share quickly our what we use and how we use it. I personally use the Rebuild Strength after my workout. Doesn't matter if it is a run or if it is a workout like we do in the Fit Camp. What it shows me is basically I picked up more muscle through that, which helps me to burn more fat, but understand it's a real workout in what I'm doing. It's not just a walk around the block. And I love the CR7. I'm not used to drink during my workout, but it's in my water bottle. So immediately when I have finished my workout or my run, I drink the CR7. So it helps me beautifully in recovery. It's absolutely amazing. Maybe we can go quickly around. I know Soraya is using also Herbalife 24. Soraya, will you share with us what are you using and how you use it? Soraya, we can't hear you. Let me see if I can unmute you. Soraya, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. Well, after my shake in the morning, and depending what I'm going to do, I sometimes use the H24 Sport Shake F1, which is wonderful because that you get immediate energy and then release of the energy. Also, I use the CR7 before I go out on my training, during and after. And with that, I use after the training, I use the Rebuild Chuck, which is my favorite. I think I just go out to run for that. And my recovery time has really been wonderful. There are a few things I just want to ask you about the other products. I found that using the NRG also before a run, 30 minutes before, it actually does, or any sporting activity, whether it's been aerobics or whatever, it also gives you that energy, definitely, and sustains you. And I normally just put a few, I use a small plastic little bags, put that in my pocket. When I come to the running table where there's water, I just put it in there and then off I go. That works fantastically. I come across the endurance one, which is vanilla flavor, which is fabulous. I'm just not sure how to engage that, and bring it into the training and after the training, because it's quite high in carbs. So I'm not sure how to use that. Can I ask a few questions quickly? Or anybody else that wants to still give their put in?
Ria, Liesl, do you want to answer?
I haven't got any experience of the endurance, but you are going on long runs, don't you, Soraya?
Yeah.
So actually, the endurance, Rebuild endurance would be good for you. You should actually try it, and I think it will be good for you. I don't think the carbos will be a problem because you run so far.
Yeah. The other thing is, can I ask you about my client? Can I speak on?
Please, this is a
yeah. Okay. He's wanting to lose weight, and he's come back to me now for his Formula One shake, the sport one. He needs to recover fast and quick because he does quite hard hikes, and he runs quite hard. So this happens all in the week. So he needs a quick recovery. He needs to lose weight at the same time. So what I was thinking of recommending was the 24 shake, which he took before. He took the tea also. I suggested the CR7 because, pre, during, and post. I also suggested to him that he can change between the, you can use the CR7, and for afterwards you can use either the chocolate, the Rebuild, or the endurance. And I was thinking of the endurance, and on the other hand he wants to lose weight, and because the endurance has got more carb in, I wasn't sure. So I just need some help with this one. And plus, I thought to help him lose the weight faster, you could use the Thermocomplete tabs. So I just need to I don't want to overdose the guy with products, but I want him to get the best out of the products. So, yeah, and I think I do need help with this one, for sure.
Ria, Liesl, you are both hosting the call, so I don't want to interfere. Anybody of you want to answer?
Sorry, I don't have much experience with the range, really, with customers.
Yeah, with the person that wants to lose weight, and depending on the intensity level of the exercise, the Rebuild endurance is good. I mean, if he's going for a half an hour hike, then the Rebuild endurance might not be the suitable product. But if he's going for a 4-hour hike, but it's a strenuous hike where he's doing, for instance, a lot of climbing and scrambling, where he's using a lot of muscle to propel himself forward. For me, the Rebuild Strength is actually the kind of product that actually suits that type of exercise the best. And also, if he is focused on weight loss, the Rebuild Strength will be better because he needs to build a lot more lean. He needs to build a lot more lean muscle so that he can burn more fat. And as you saw in the presentation that Ria did, your Rebuild Strength helps with muscle fiber recovery and helping to build stronger muscle. So I personally would recommend the Rebuild Strength to him. Endurance is specifically meant for your endurance sports where people are doing more cardio activity and like running or cycling or playing hockey, those types of things.
And quite hard climbing, it's like rock climbing and and like 4 hours.
Yeah, so for that purpose, I would think the Rebuild Strength would probably suit him better, especially if he's also focused on weight loss. He would benefit more from the extra protein that you have in your Rebuild Strength, as well as extra L-theanine and the branched chain amino acids that you have. So I personally think that product would suit him best. And recommending something like the Thermocomplete will make a big difference as well. It helps with fat burning, it helps with shaping up. So I think that's a good combination of products that you recommended. But going back to your question about when one should use Endurance and Rebuild, remember that you can mix these two products with each other as well. So if you have a specific type of exercise that you're doing where you need a little bit more protein, but you still need the extra carbs that you would get from your Rebuild Endurance. You can always, instead of the 4 scoops of Rebuild Endurance, you can use 2 of the Endurance and 2 of the Rebuild Strength, just to up your protein a little bit. So the products aren't exclusive of each other. You can actually do your own combination. The same goes with the Prolong. If you're not going to be doing such an extensive training session where you need a full serving of Prolong, you can actually use a half serving. You'll still get the benefit of it, and you don't, as people would think, overload yourself with extra carbohydrates.
Sorry, I was playing around with the slides in the meantime. The reason why is I was looking for the repair and the basic principles, Soraya, and maybe this gives you also the final answer, so well answered from Liesl. So if it is a lower demand sport, you want to calculate 1 to 1.5 gram protein per kilogram of body weight. If you have a higher demand sport, 1.5 and 2 gram to 2 gram of protein. And then you look basically at what the person weighs right now and what kind of demand sports he has. And there you get actually the answer also. Maybe you want to put in also PDM as a snack drink, which gives you good quality, 15 gram of protein for in between. Liquid protein is always better absorbed. And at the same time, you have very little calories instead of the person is snacking now on eggs and stuff like that.
The other thing also, can he mix the Formula One of the H24 range with the PDM?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
So
Great.
always
Now
when we mix obviously the shake with the PDM instead of using milk, we increase the protein intake, which is a good thing to have. It's basically just you look a little bit at the demand of the body, what we need, what amount of protein do we need.
Okay, great. That has helped me. And thank you, Liesl and Bia and Ria. It's been great. I now have to go forward with him.
Thanks for that kind of question. That's important. Lovely.
Thanks, Bia.
More questions?
Okay, I'm going to ask another question now. So he takes his shake, right? And does he take the tea then and the CR7 after that? Hello?
We're thinking.
Okay. CR7 after that. You know,
Okay, so now, so he's having a Formula One shake, right? In the morning.
So does he have that all the time? Or that was my other question. Does he have that continuously, even on the days that he's not training, or does he have a normal shake on the days he's not training?
He should have it continuously every day.
Okay.
Yeah, and the tea with that. So, you know, like we have our water, tea, and shake in the morning with aloe. Yeah. I think he should.
Right.
That's what I think.
I agree.
Okay. Great stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any more questions from the others? Everybody's okay, I can see you. Lovely. Perfect. So Liesl, it's up to you to finish off the call.
Super, thanks. Just a thought in closing as well. Remember that the Herbalife 24 website has the performance planner that you can use as well. Where you can select the type of exercise that your client is doing, the intensity level and the training duration. And it's really helpful, and it gives you all of the products across the range and tells you how and when and how much of it you should use. It's a tool I often use when I have to work with people on the Herbalife 24 product. So make use of it, especially if you're someone who isn't that clued up yet on the sports nutrition range. It's brilliant. And South Africa has its own Herbalife 24 website now, guys. It's herbalife24.co.za, where we have the products that we only have available in South Africa. So don't send people to the .com website, because then they'll see products that's only available in the US, and that causes a bit of confusion. Cool.
Okay.
But Ria, your training was amazing. I know it's a presentation that's been used in other trainings before, but you still need to understand what it is that you're conveying, and I think you did a great job of doing that. So hopefully, I know you were hesitant to do this training. Hopefully you've learned a lot about the Herbalife 24.
I did.
Awesome. Awesome. So thanks for that, and thanks for everyone being on the call and for all your awesome questions. Do remember that these calls are meant to be interactive, so never be shy to ask a question. We're all here to learn from each other, and chances are that the question that you're about to ask is the same question someone else has dealt with or has to deal with. So we all learn and grow together. That's it from my side. Thanks for being on the call, and for those of you staying for the focus group call, we'll see you back here in the next 5 minutes. Thanks, Bea.
Absolutely. I can't stop. I must tell you one more tip. When you send people on the Herbalife 24 page, or in general a Herbalife page, don't think now they read up and they come back to you and start to order from you. Make a follow-up call. The reason why is every Herbalife page is officially in the net. So they theoretically can also click to Herbalife, contact me. And then it basically produces an email to Herbalife, and they become an official lead to Herbalife. And these leads are distributed to any member who is an active World Team in Herbalife South Africa. So you don't want that your prospect or client ends up as a lead, which is then distributed to somebody else. So please, if you give somebody the web page, then make sure you follow up on the person and ask them, did you read about it? Do you have a question? Can we get together? What do you want? So that you really stay in contact with them. So,
okay.
Off we take it there. Thank you, Liesl. Thank you, Ria. Big, great job. And thanks for the questions and attending, everybody. Have a great evening further. See you shortly in the focus group.